So after the big critical hit with the first film, director James Gunn came back to direct the sequel, Enter Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And I was pretty excited when I saw the trailers to this film. Like, it looked even better than the last film, and I was right, it was even better. But the audience has seen a little bit of a mix. It's not like a mixed review for people, it's just that they just didn't think it was quite as good as the first film. But I personally really enjoyed it even more. Or actually, like, just as good as the first film. The first one was great, don't get me wrong, I just love this a bit more. So, the story, it does follow our main characters of the last film. Well, like Peter Quill, Gamora, Drax, Rocket Raccoon, and Groot. And they're played by the same actors from the last film. They stop a monster from a distant planet, and then they get paid and stuff. But here's one problem. Before they left, Rocket Raccoon actually stole some batteries, and the leader of the sovereign race, always known as Aisha, sends out Yondu, played by Michael Rooker, or the same actor from the first film, to basically chase them down and capture them. But while that's going on, they're basically traveling through the galaxy, and Gamora's sister, Nebula, chases them down, because she wanted the batteries. But they do capture her as well. But while a big argument is going on in the ship, there was also a fight going on, and then causes them to crash land in a distant planet. So Gamora, Drax, and Peter Quill, Star-Lord, get out of the ship and try to find shelter, and make Rocket Raccoon, and Groot, guard Nebula. So while that's going on, they do come across a guy. They actually do come across Peter Quill's father, named Ego, played by Kurt Russell. We'll actually talk about him in a minute, actually. So, Yondu does capture Groot and Rocket Raccoon, and they set off to that planet that they were in earlier in the film. So, but actually, one of the guards were basically fed up with Yondu's work and basically took over the ship under his own pressure. And while that's going on, Peter Quill does try to build up a relationship with him and his father to catch up on the years that he's been absent from him. So, while that's going on, there's twists and turns going on, and of course they gotta save the galaxy again. There's no Infinity Stones in this one, of course. It's because basically with Doctor Strange, it was basically one of the last films to actually have the Infinity Stones being shown. But there is one more Infinity Stone out there, of course. It's the Infinity Stone. It's the Soul Gem for the Infinity Stones. So if there's any problem I have with this film, it would particularly be the story. While I will admit it is a continuing story and it's done very good, the problem is it kind of lacks focus. 1 minute it's with Peter Quill trying to get in a friendship with his father, and then the other minute is with Rocket Raccoon and Groot trying to help out with Yondu and stuff. And it sort of goes all over the place. It's very entertaining and they are told pretty well. It's just that it just loses a bit of focus, and it just needs to add more in order for me to be a really damn great story. It's good, but it just needs a bit more focus. Plus, the other criticism I have with the film is that the relationship between Peter Quill and his father Ego, pretty cool. It's not that they're bad characters or anything. They're still great. It's just that the relationship between them doesn't seem much. There's not that much of a connection to them. You do see them play catch and listen to music and stuff. And try to talk about their lives and stuff. That whole shtick. But I just would like to see a little bit more depth into them. I would love to see a little bit more of an edge to it. But honestly, those are just small gripes I have with it. Like, the good stuff, of course, the characters are incredibly lovable. Well, Yondu is one of the best things in this movie as well, but the absolute other best thing in the movie is the villain, played by Kurt Russell. He is a very enjoyable character in this film. And some of the other new characters are pretty cool too, but they just feel like come and go characters too. And that is another small gripe I have with the film. Sylvester Stallone is in the movie, and he used to be part of Yondu's group, but we only see them for like a minute or two, or like a minute in the first part of the film, and then we only see them in another minute at the ending of the film. I would love to see more of Sylvester Stallone's character in the movie, actually, but of course, everyone loves Baby Groot, and yeah, I love him too. Basically the cutest thing in the movie, like he was in the first one, but he's even more adorable in this one. The visual effects are also the best part of the film. They are phenomenal. This is like the best visual I've seen in any of these Marvel movies so far. Like, it's very colorful, and you do actually feel like you're actually in outer space. The CG effects, of course, are really great too. The soundtrack is also really good too. When you see Peter Quill take out the new cassette tape from from the present that his mother gave him. It's a really good select of songs from the past and stuff. Of course, there's 2 post-credits in the film, and they are really cool too. And I always loved these Stan Lee cameos in this film, and he was really funny in this. But if I had to pick the best cameo for him, I have to say, one from the next film I'm going to talk about actually, later on today. So, overall, I personally really love this one even more than the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. If you haven't seen it yet, you'll definitely really enjoy it. But first, if you are looking for a film that continues the story or tries to add more comedy and more characters to this, and it has a lot of enjoyment, you'll probably love it as much as I did. But if you want a story that feels complete a bit more, you'll probably won't enjoy this one as much as other people do as well. But yeah, if you have seen it, what did you think about it? Just comment below, click like in the video, or if you have different opinions, go ahead and comment it, or click dislike on the video. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook, and subscribe on my page, on YouTube, and follow me on Stardust. I am the Bostonian Critic, and I'm signing out. Take care.